The financial report tells you a lot of information about your company. At the top you have a company profit and loss statement, which just tells you overall how you've done, and it breaks down, nice income statement here, lots of nice line items, what your revenues were, what it cost you to sell those units, any inventory costs if there were units you didn't sell. It shows you marketing contribution and all kinds of really good information. So as you see here, kind of right to left, you can see that this team's earnings before taxes grew 22 million to 39 million to 58 million to finally almost 82 million. So that's really good. This company did very well. Okay. More important in terms of helping you make decisions, we have the brand contribution table. Okay, so brand contribution is part of the determinant of your ultimate stock price. Okay, and stock price is how you're evaluated in this simulation and also in the course. So basically, you can look at the profitability of each brand. So brand contribution is just basically price minus variable costs. Okay, so it's how profitable each brand is, how valuable each brand is to the company before overhead. Okay, so you can see here that Soft made 54 million on sales of almost 103 million. So you could do a percentage and see that's pretty good. Same thing for Solo, 29 million contribution on sales of almost 80 million. So another good result. Down below you have volume shares, you have distribution coverages. Down at the bottom you'll see price as well. Okay, so more really great information. I would like to draw your attention to the brand prices table at the bottom. Okay, so within Markstrap, you are a manufacturer. You don't sell the products to the end user. You only manufacture them. So think about, say, Rubbermaid. Okay, it would be a good example. So what Rubbermaid does is they contract with distributors, say Target, to sell their products. Okay, the way the law is set up in the United States, the manufacturer cannot dictate the price that the retailer sells the product for. So Rubbermaid can't go to Target and say, here are our latest storage tubs, you have to sell them for $30. They can't do that. It's against the law. It's a tying arrangement, and you cannot do that. But what companies do, and you see this all the time, is companies will suggest a recommended retail price, also called the MSRP. Okay, so this is what happens in Markstrat is when you are making your decisions, one decision you have to make is pricing. So you'll set a price. Know that price is the recommended retail price. So it's not the price that you're going to get per unit. It's not the revenues you're going to get per unit. It's just the pre-distribution cost price, again called the recommended retail price. Okay. From that recommended retail price, the distributors, the retailers that is, could choose to discount it. They may say, well, okay, you're suggesting $201, but I'm going to sell it for $190. I'm going to take a certain number of dollars off before I offer it to the marketplace. Okay, so that's just called a retailer discount. Okay, and then what you have is you have what we call margins. Okay, so then once the product is sold, a certain percentage of the selling price goes back to the manufacturer, and the rest of it stays with the retailer. Okay, and so basically what you end up with is an average selling price. The price that you get per unit, in this instance for Soft, is $127. So on product that you suggested $201, you ultimately end up with $127. And again, the difference is because the retailer chooses to discount the product off the recommended retail price, and then the retailer also keeps a certain percentage for themselves because they're not in business for free. Their business is to get paid to sell products. Okay, so just keep that in mind when you're making pricing decisions. If you're trying to estimate revenues, You got to use the selling price and not the recommended retail price as your jumping off point.